right, set up on the phone. What are we doing over here? Looking good. And Twitch. All right, everyone. I'm going to get right to it. This is my official video documentation of the launch of Orbem Studio, the plugin. Yes, we have been approved. And this is the SVN repo. I'm trying out Smart SVN. It's kind of a visual repo, version control. Usually I just do the SVN using command line, but I don't like using command line for Git stuff, and SVN's kind of like Git stuff. So with that being said, I have loaded up the trunk, the assets. We have our icons. We have our banners that I created. Oh shoot. We need to delete the GIF ones. Whoops. That was a close one. Yeah, that's right. I created GIF banners that are like massive files. There we go. Much better. Actually, now I think about it, do they have a file size limit? I don't know, whatever. I know the plugin had a file size limit, so when I went to upload it with those images in it, which I shouldn't have the assets in the plugin anyways, but they were too big. Okay, assets, we have the GIF, the icons are GIFs, because that's good. You should always use animated GIFs for your plugin icons. It makes it more visually appealing, and it shows movement in the WordPress directory itself. So when they started allowing that, everyone's like, ooh, little hack to catch people's eyes. So we have the icon, we have the screenshot 1, 2, 3, and 4. We have the banner in both sizes. Okay. And then we have our tags. These are all under the 1.0.0 tag. So this is the first tag, basically. And the trunk, this is the initial launch of the trunk, which is the newest code, which is the same stuff. We have our build, we have our images, we have our classes and our template files. We have our components, template files, our meta box template file, and all the fields. Okay, this is looking good. I think we're ready to commit. And there's no, grand announcement or anything that I'm pushing out until I've tried this out myself. So if we need to make some updates to the README or any of the files that went live, we'll have a round of fixes coming out. So let me first announce what's going on Discord. All right. Doop. Okay. All right, let's go to announcements. We've been officially approved. Orbem Studio is about to be committed to the WP directory live. All right, that should get us going. Whoa. Okay. So here we go. Like I said, I've never used this version control for SVN before, but the plan is use this for the initial push of the plugin code, get it out there, get it live, and then I will sync up my GitHub to actually control the new tag uploads using the SVN plugin into GitHub Action. So how does this work? Commit. I don't know what fully recursive means. I'm just gonna say yes. So we're adding all the trunk assets. We're adding, oh yeah. I'm trying to remember how this works. So you push the trunk code and then you copy the trunk code to a new tag and then you push the tag code. Though I thought for the initial one, I'm gonna push everything all together, but I guess whatever. Initial Orbem Studio plugin code deploy. What up, Indy? Got that right. Okay, this is where I need to use the super secret SVN password. Let me bring this off stream. And that is not the username. Username is Orbem Order. Master POW password. Boy, this one's a case instance you can do more. Okay. Don't use master password. Okay, it's committing. I mean, committing shouldn't push though. Or is this pushing? I don't really know how the SVN repo works. Amazon issued a refund. Now it's in my card company's hand. Nice. Well, that's good. Committing, committing, committing. We'll see if this works properly or not. Once you get a refund, you're gonna buy a Steam Deck. Ooh, hell yeah. Steam Decks are cool, man. I keep seeing like stuff about Steam Decks, and you know, I don't play even on a computer, but if I had a massive library of Steam games like you probably do, I would definitely pick one up. And now that they have these AR glasses that you can use to make like a giant screen anywhere, you can hook them up to your Steam Deck and basically on the go be gaming like a motherfucker. All right, committed. Now again, is committing and merging different? Now that they're committed, because usually a commit and git, like you commit and then you push to the repo. Did I do that? Oh, I only committed the trunk because I was selecting the trunk. Son of a bitch. I should have committed all of this. Let's try again. Continue. Yeah, that's why. So this is assets in the tag. Okay. Initial plugin code. Plugin tag. And asset commit. Alright, so now those are all going out. Yeah. This should be right now. I don't know how long this is going to take. I guess, you know, SVN, I mean, the WordPress SVN repo system is massive. I'm talking like thousands and thousands, hundreds of thousands of plugins probably. So we'll see. We'll see how long it takes to actually go live. But this is the first step. We got approval. There's a couple little things they mentioned, like that weren't blockers, that I fixed them real quick. And then I merged all my post release fixes, all the stuff that I have been working on outside of the plugin review. I merged those in as well. So this should be like my current state of the plugin. No, not yet. Next, after this is completely live and I'm happy with the WordPress directory page, then we announce it. I'm going to announce it on LinkedIn, you know, X, and YouTube post, and I'm going to announce it to everybody. That's basically, I'm trying to just get the word out to everybody who's been waiting for it, and you know, start getting people testing it. I want to test it first though, because it'll be very embarrassing if I release this and like 100 people install it and then it immediately like just crashes and doesn't work at all. But I don't expect this to be a super smooth deploy, to be honest. I'm the only one that's ever used this, so it's very possible that it could, you know, just not work on a lot of people's computers, because I've been using it on my computer for so long, you know, or my website specifically. Okay, now what do I do now? Merge changes from trunk, a tag, or a branch. Update local working copy. No. So wait, is commit? Oh, so this was pushing it. Okay. I think it's committed then. I mean, I should have got a an email about it then. Is that what just happened? Let me check here. No. 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 Is it a notification? Oh. Initial plugin tag as a commit. Yeah, it did. Both of those commits went out. Oh, shit. All right, well, let's take a look. Let's see if it actually went live. Plugins, Orbem Studio. Wow. During the last import of your plugin, the following warning burn count. Staple tag is invalid. Does not exist. Trunk will be used instead. Oh. Oh, it's probably because it just hasn't gotten to it live yet. This should actually go away. Wow. It's live, guys. This is crazy. You like my banner? I originally had it animated where he was walking across the banner screen. It's kind of a trip, though. Oh my god. All right, cool, man. No, I appreciate it. Stopping by for this historic moment. Yeah, I'm just going to be looking through this, and I like my animated icon. It's very, like, what the fuck is this? Looks like the Warner Brothers symbol or something. I like that my name has the trademark in it, though, like I wanted. That's good. Yeah, this should go away eventually. Yeah, not yet. All right. So wait, what is it saying? The tags doesn't exist. I mean, it should now that I actually pushed it. Yeah, it was actually pushed, so that's good. So it should match now. All right, cool. Well, let's read through this. So Orbem Studio turns WordPress into fully featured browser-based game engine into a fully featured browser-based engine. Okay. Design immersive map-driven experiences with characters, missions, cutscenes, items, abilities, and progression systems all managed through WordPress's familiar admin interface. Very nice. Orbem Studio is built for developers and creators who want real gameplay, not just gamified UI. It provides structured systems, performance-focused architecture, and developer tooling that allows complete games to be authored, played, and extended entirely within WordPress. Whether you're building a narrative RPG, an educational experience, or an experimental interactive world, Orbem Studio gives you the tools to ship. Fantastic. I like that all the little logos went out too. So we have the full front-end game engine. It's real-time player movement, interactive maps, collision-aware elements, directional character assets and animations, assignments, trigger-based interactions. A lot of trigger-based interactions. Modular game objects. We have areas, missions, cutscenes, enemies, items, explainer pop-ups, focus view items, weapons, and characters. Yes. All content managed as WordPress custom post types using proprietary custom fields. Yep. Fully extensible metadata-driven design. Whatever that means. Hey, you build websites using WordPress. Hell yeah, Fahid. Well, guess what? Have you ever built a video game using WordPress? Because guess what, buddy? Orbem Studio is now live to the public. Literally just right now. Pay no attention to that notice. I'm actually just going over the plugin page right now, and then we will test it. I'm going to install it on a fresh site and try it out. Make sure everything works before I start telling everybody about it. Mission and progression system, branching mission chains. Yeah, next mission, next mission. Conditional triggers and unlocks. Yep, and that's like you can use missions to create and remove blockades once they're completed. You know, persistent player state. Yep. So you know, you don't give a hot dog. Luke Ferris, how dare you? Only business websites. Well, Fahid, I think you should get into building video games for companies that you have websites. Imagine a branded, you know, fun little game for people to play that has like, well, pop-ups, ads to products on their website, or, you know, gives them a nice little tutorial on something. It's open a lot of doors. Or if you just want to do it in your own time. Developer mode. So this is for admins only. You get live in-game object and character placements. So when you place it, you can drag them around the screen, and you can actually place the objects you put into the game on the front end. Visual triggers, overlays. When you turn on dev mode, you get to see little transparent blue boxes everywhere of things that are usually transparent. And then level selector for easy level building. Yep, you have that. Rapid iteration without page reloads. Exactly. You can iterate on things without having to reload the page. And a front-end wall builder. I built a wall builder system so anybody can create walls in their game from the front end. That would have been really annoying if you had to create those walls in WordPress the whole time. And now we have inventory equipment system. Yeah, storage limits. Weapons, gears, consumables, equip unequip logic, and the character bound equipment support. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, this is my plugin. I developed this. I'm a website programmer by day, and this is kind of my my passion project I've been working on for years. I used it to build my game, Escape to Orbem, which you can find on my website. Or orbem.games or whatever. So this is a POC using the game engine itself. How much does a burger cost me? Shit. Depends where I go. A few bucks. So this is Escape to Orbem, and in order to play, you log in. These are all things that you can do using the game engine to create this experience. And I will start a new game. And we go. Have a little intro video, and then this is kind of the style of video game that you can create. It's RPG style. I mean, I chose this art style for my game, but you don't have to do pixel art. You could do something more photorealistic. But it all comes down to what assets you want to use. And you know, we have cutscenes. People can talk to you, just like a normal RPG. We have focus view items. These are all, you know, something you're looking at. And we have, you know, you can get money from people. She just gave me $50. You can break plants for fun. In my game, you can. But these are all actions you can create in your own game. Little explainer pop-ups that tell you what to do. You know, I'm collecting points and my level's going up. And you have interactions with characters that can start other things. So yeah, want to earn some money? Yeah, I always want money. So the plugin page itself, let's continue. Secure and perform a REST API based architecture, permission aware endpoints. Yep. Subscriber safe gameplay routes and optimize meta action caching. Yep. Built for developers, clean, modern. Yep. This is all good. Use cases, narrative RPG, interactive fiction, educational games, gamified onboarding. Yeah. Experimental storytelling and browser-based adventure games. Those are all great examples. You do a 9 to 5, but don't know how to work with international clients directly. Can you help me with this? Yeah, the best way to work with international clients is work with international clients that are used to working with international agencies and international contractors. You can't force people into it. And there's no secret. I mean, if they're hiring and you apply, you're good to go. Unless you're in a country that is, you know, less than desirable for certain companies to work with. Some companies can't work with people in Pakistan. They just can't. It's against their code of ethics or whatever, based where their companies are. Some people can't work with Russia. You know, so it really depends where you are from and who you're trying to work for. Help me find American wife for green card and I'll pay $5,000. Yeah, sure. No, sorry, that's not my job. I am a website programmer. I apologize. I don't know women. It can represent spatially interactive. Orbem Studio can power it. Nice. External services. So this is where I go into, I do utilize or give the players or the users, the admins, the ability to implement text-to-speech API. So they can use Google's text-to-speech built in. All they need to do is get an API key. Same with Google OAuth. We use, just like I showed you, I allow people to log in to the games using Google OAuth, which is cool. Do I need a video editor? You're from Pakistan? Yeah, I figured you were. Usually the people that are asking are from China, Pakistan, or Russia. They're having the hardest time. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, I literally I've had contractors like fake where they're from and then they're really from Pakistan just because like the companies just won't hire them. It's really sad. It's just too many scammers, you know, unfortunately. .NET developer, man. Pooh. You can't get a woman being a .NET developer. I'm sorry. .NET. You got to at least be into TypeScript. What are you doing? What are you doing with your life? No, I don't need a video editor. I'm sorry. I'm actually an expert in the Adobe suite. I do my own video editing. Lately, I've been using Eclipse. It's kind of like an auto clip generator. And their editor is okay. India's good. Yep, I worked with plenty of agencies from India. Only problem with India though is if you're trying to work in the US, your fucking time zone, man, it's impossible. It's like literally you do some work and then you have to wait 24 hours because it's the completely opposite time, you know? So unless you're willing to, you know, work US hours, I don't know, maybe. That'd probably go a long way if you were. You're also a virtual assistant on Amazon? Cool. That's fun. Why? .NET? What the hell? No one's using .NET. That's why. Yeah, get out of there. No, I'll never hate on people for what they are using or what they know. I only learn what I get paid to learn. I 100% will never learn a language or a system unless I'm getting paid to learn that. Cool. Screenshots came out good. FAQs look good. And oh no, the trademark symbol doesn't look good, but that's fine. Oh, there I am, Scott Storbloom. You see, this is my WordPress profile that I used that's not Orbem Order. And these are all the plugins that I contributed to or authored. Oh, nice. Orbem Studio is on there now. That is a great icon. I love it. You're afraid that AI will soon replace me? Oof. Nah. Let's keep going. Thanks so much, Colton. I appreciate it. I try to be as entertaining and still get stuff done as possible. AI is not going to replace you, man. AI is going to be your tool. Just keep using it. I'm actually a little bit falling behind in the AI developer world because I'm not a big fan of Cursor or Claude. Like, I'll use AI to help me answer questions for things that I already know about. You know, maybe I don't know inherently, or to learn something new and like help me kind of like quickly learn something. But I can't let it just be in my code base and write on my code. I can't do it. It takes way longer to fix AI code than it is to like work with it. But yeah, it's not gonna take your job. Don't you worry, none. It's 8:40 a.m. in Pakistan and 9:10. Yeah, pretty similar. But I guess you're close. You're closer. 8:40. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, look at this, guys. Are you out of your mind? Orbem Studio is live. Oh my god. Okay, let's try this out. Let's try it out on a website. I do have a website, a WordPress site that I can try this out on that I have here. It's the Ryan Wood Show. Let's get this test site started. And by the way, I'm using local by Flywheel. It's WP Engine owned now. This is what I use for my local stuff. It's just quicker. I don't have to. I can use WP, you know, M files, and I can use Docker just by itself if I want to, but it's just easier. I'm in Michigan. I grew up in California, and you know, I spent my whole life there. Worked for Disney for a while. I worked for Warner Brothers, just a website programmer, building websites. I built some Harry Potter websites. I built DisneySyncLink.com. That was their first Gutenberg-enabled theme that Disney had ever used. I mean, it was a little while ago, so Gutenberg was pretty new. And then I worked for Universal for a while, worked on the Carrie Underwood site and some other internal Builder.io stuff. And then, I've just been doing this for about 15 years, WordPress programming, 20 years of website programming. And I moved to Michigan a few years back. I still work, you know, wherever I'm remote, but yeah. Okay, let's see if we can get this site up and see if we can install this plugin from scratch. That would be fantastic. All right, let's check this out. I don't remember my login. You know, I'm gonna have to just go straight in. One-click admin on Harmonian. Sure. How do I? That's weird. There used to be. Oh, WP admin. Here it is. Is that really my name on this site? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. No, I've never been to Pakistan. No, I've only been to a few countries, not that far, you know. I've been to Fiji, been to France, and Mexico, Canada. Went to Canada by accident. We're very close to Canada here in Michigan. But nah, I haven't been that far. No. Fiji was the farthest, I think. And even that was only a 13-hour flight. I think Pakistan's like a 20-hour flight. All right, we're on 6.9. I'm going to delete Orbem Studio because this is the old one. Delete. Use AI as a tool. Yeah, and sometimes it does things that I just can't imagine. Yeah, solves problems, couple seconds. Yeah, no. You feel sad? No, like I said, it's a tool. I mean, imagine if Photoshop, you know, that's how people thought it was the same way, right? When they used to do hand photo editing, and then Photoshop came. It was a tool. It made them better, quicker. AI is just going to make you faster at your job, so you can do more. You can output more. Don't think you're not stupid for not knowing all the information on the internet at once, like the AI models do. You know what I mean? Like that'd be impossible. I should visit Pakistan one day. Shoo. I really don't know anything about Pakistan, honestly. I mean, all I know about, you know, India and Pakistan is the various stuff I hear in the news or cultural references. But yeah, probably more about India. I think it's more in the media than Pakistan is, as far as like Bollywood stuff and whatnot. But yeah, well, maybe one day. Could be. Maybe I'll do a tour there. Okay, Orbem Studio. So this is the WordPress directory, and there we go. We have compatible with your version of WordPress. It's by Orbem Order, trademark. Looks good. It's not all obfuscated. And more details. Oh yeah, that looks great. Last updated 22 minutes ago. It requires PHP version 8.1 or higher. Good. I made it that way. I know WordPress supports 7.4 PHP, but I want to get people over to 8. So unfortunately, I had to kind of push it up. No, I need to update my Gravatar for Orbem Order. Okay. I think this is good. This looks pretty good too here. Let's install it and see if it works and doesn't destroy the website. Oof. Okay. So far so good. The site is still running. Now let's see if we can actually use it. I'll try to create a quick game. And options look good. Ooh. One thing I just noticed is the tutorial pop-up's not working. Western media states that Pakistan is a terrorist country, but people of the US. I'm going to prove it wrong. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's more the stigma of Pakistan, so that's why, you know, people don't want to hire people from there, or that are currently in there, because they think all the money that goes to Pakistan will go to, I don't know, fund terrorism or atrocities, I don't know, the government or something like that. Yeah, it's too bad. Oh, I know what's going on. These are saved already. This is all saved logic from when I had the plugin already. How do I thought that? Let me deactivate. That should delete everything. Oh, maybe I didn't delete everything. Okay, this isn't a true test. I need to blow up the database. Let's do that real quick. Blowing up the database. Blow it up, blow it up. Here we go. Let's get rid of all this. All these explore shits. And that shit, yeah, setup triggered. See, I think it's a setup trigger. That's actually why it's not popping up. Because I think I tested this already. when I was doing the tutorial. Okay, let's see if that worked. We'll go back here. Boop. Well, everything's deleted. It's, oh, is it because I already have areas? Oh, that's right. Okay, so I got to delete all of this. What else do I have? I have characters, yes. So these are my test characters. Because it basically runs you through saying you have to create these things at first. One day I will visit USA. Heck yeah, you will. And I wish you luck doing it. Items? Okay, cool. So now, it's still not working. Is it because it thought there were... Let me check the database again. The tutorial pop-up should have popped up. Just trying to see if I'm missing something. I don't think so. No. Blog name, admin name, no. Is there anything I'm missing? Oh wait, finished updating comment type? No, I don't think that's it. What about post meta? What do we got? Yeah, we gotta delete all this. I think what I was doing was, so if you deactivate the plugin, a lot of times plugins will delete all its database. The games, if you build a really intricate game, it's way too much stuff to lose on accident. So at the moment, I'm not deleting everything when you deactivate the plugin. That might have to change depending on people's asks, but so far I think this will be okay. Let's delete all these. Just want to start clean with a fresh DB, but looks like I have too much shit to delete. I guess I can just delete everything with Explore in it. That's kind of my jam. But I don't think there's too many left. That should be pretty clean. So you love Zohran Mamdani, New York mayor? Nice. Yeah, I don't know much about him. I know he's like a radical Democrat that Trump likes or something, but that's the extent of my knowledge. I think this is fine. What else we got? Oh my god, we have so many things. I don't remember doing this much. Maybe I should have just started a new site. I guess it wouldn't have been that hard. We have the dungeon scaled, blah blah blah, more explore stuff. Okay, here we go. We're at the end. Last few. Okay. Boom. I don't know if this is going to help my issues, but looks like, oh, maybe because I have weapons too. Let's delete all the weapons posts. What else we got? Sclodia, so that's the character. Oh, we have the area still in here. Oh, it's in the trash. Maybe it can still see it in the trash. I thought it was looking only for publish, though. I think if I delete these, we should be good. Okay. Let's see now if we have any issues. Damn it, why is the tutorial not popping up? Well, What up, Luke? I am testing my brand newly submitted Orbem Studio plugin. So this just got into the WordPress directory. Oh, there we go. The error went away. Cool. So I am installing it on a website and trying it out. So far, the tutorial is already not working. I did not test that before pushing, but I'm gonna do like a initial QA check code push. I don't know if I'm gonna do it tonight, but yeah. Thanks, bud. Appreciate it. So yeah, I'm not seeing the tutorial. Well, whatever. For now, we'll just test out the functionality. So we'll create a new area. That's the first thing you need to do. The area we're going to create is dungeon. And let's upload a dungeon map, I guess. Where did I put the dungeon map? Dungeon. Where's the dungeon? It's not really a dungeon, actually. Doesn't even really look like one. Is this it? Dungeon? Maybe? Maybe. If it breaks... Oh yeah, this is it. Cool. Alright, we got our dungeon. So this will be our first dungeon. And it's not a cutscene area, so this is it. This is how you start. Now we have a dungeon. And then the next thing you do, that the tutorial was supposed to tell you, is create your main character. So we'll go to characters. We'll start a new one. Scalodius. This is my barbarian character that I'm creating. You'll assign it to the area. And then you'll put it on the map, which I don't know where to put him yet, so I'll just start it at 1,000 and 1,000. His height will be, I don't remember what the image is. Let's go down. We don't need to, yeah, we'll do Scalodius, barbarian. And then this is where you upload and set up the picture. Scalodius. Here we go. Yeah, this one. 200 by 241. That's big, but we'll give it a shot. 200 by 241. He's gonna be giant, but I think it'll get the point across. Okay, and yeah, basically you just kind of, I mean, you would put different images for every direction. I don't use sprites systems or anything like that. I basically allow you to set up your assets one by one based off a direction, you know, hitting, dragging. Those different actions have different images. And every weapon gets its own image. So we'll have to create a weapon at some point as well. And we got static down, sure. And let's do, we don't need drag right now, but I want walking. So we'll just do up, down, left, right, walking. These are the directions for walking. Okay, cool. And we'll start with that. All right, what's next? I think that's it. I mean, that's all you need to do. You don't need to put a weapon. So we'll use the sample page for our game page. Starting area will be dungeon, and main character, Scalodius. Yeah, perfect. We don't need a default weapon yet. We don't need any of the Google stuff. Let's add a health bar and points. See what that looks like. And these are all override images that we don't need to use. We should have defaults in place. And yeah, we don't need to do any of this. Yeah, cool. And we don't even need sound effects. Which I do want to do a separate sound effects menu. at some point. Okay, did this save? It looks like it saved. All right, it's quick. So now let's go to our game page, which is sample page. There we go. And I already had a game, obviously, but let's do a new game. That is fine. Okay, new game. And now you see I have this dev mode here too, because I'm an admin, so I can do dev mode. Whoa, he is... Oh. Wait, what? Why do I have two? That's who I... I don't know why there's two characters. Wait, here's my Scalodius. He's kind of small though, that's weird. And it looks like we have points and health. That looks good. Here's our dev builder tools. Yeah, I am interested actually. What the hell's going on with... let's see here. So main character is Clodius. Didn't I delete the other one? Yeah, it's just him. Scalodius. Why are there two though? I wonder if it's because I'm like using the same name. Let's do Scalodius. No, it shouldn't matter. The height is definitely not right. Yeah. I think it's because I use the same name. It is weird that we had a different one though. I'm gonna delete this one. So let's do that. Main character doesn't exist now. I wonder if he'll still work. No, okay, good. I don't have a character. Good. Well, I hope it doesn't do two every time. Let's see here. Let's do new Scalodius. Let's put him in the dungeon. 1,000 by 1,000. Height is 200. Width is 241. And let's just add one quick image. Okay. Will this work now? New Scalodius is our main character. All right. See if he starts up. What? Who is this? I'm so confused. Why am I getting two? What the funk? Because this is the main character, right? Yeah, it's a new Scalodius. But why am I playing as this? Whatever the hell this is. What is this? Oh, this is new Scalodius as well. It's almost like it's adding him as a character as well as the main character. Which, if he's the main character, it shouldn't do that. That's really interesting. I wonder if it's because I put coordinates for it. I don't think that matters though, because I think in my game, I mean, that's not happening. Like my main character, oh, maybe it does have no coordinates. Yeah, I guess it doesn't. Or an area. Oh, that's why. That's a little thing I need to remember. You're not supposed to assign anything. It's the main character. So he just shows up on the map naturally. And actually, the height and width shouldn't matter either. Apparently. That might be something I need to change. Okay, so now Sclodius isn't on the map at all. Though I am going to have to give him some more images. Just trying to get this shit working. There we go. Up, down. Good news is no critical errors. Even with all the changes I pushed that make the game function properly, or the game engine function better, literally having no issues. I am seeing these console errors. Not 100% sure where they're coming from. Oh, it's looking for a walking sound effect. Right. That'll happen. I guess I should make it so if it doesn't exist, don't try to play walking. Alright, here we go. Yeah, it doesn't look like height and width is being affected at all, or is doing anything. Cool, so I can walk around the map. Yeah, the map is definitely not properly sized. But this does give you an idea of how it works. It's basically a big image in the background. And then you have control over this character. You have a settings, so you can control some of this stuff. You have retrieval points, which are, I need to make an override too for the name for that. But this is your items, weapons, and gear, if you have any, which he doesn't have any right now. And I can actually hide that. I made that an option. So in the settings, you can hide the storage menu if you don't have things for it. So now the game won't have it. Cool. So now all we have is settings, right? Which is pretty average. And now let's make sure that the pinpoint works. This basically allows you to choose an area on the map. Boop. And now you know the coordinates to use if you're going to place an item on the map. Also a wall builder, when you turn this on, basically you can create little walls to block your player from going places. So these are collision points basically. So now he can't leave, you know, basically this box. And it works this quickly. If you want to, you know, do rapid iterations on a game. Now you have walls, so now you'll see I can't go past those walls. And this is all out of the box stuff. I built this in, you know, after figuring out how I could delete everything. You know, it took me like 5 minutes to build this. And these are pretty complex things that you build. You know, like for instance, if I wanted to add a collectible, you know, I have the pinpoints right here. So I just go here, or I go here, I go to items, new item, we'll call it an apple, and we're going to put it in the dungeon. We have our top coordinate, we'll go back to our front end, we'll get our left coordinate. Height and width, we'll just do 100 by 100. And let's get a picture of an apple, I guess. Apple. No. Here's an apple. And let's download that. How do I download it? Yeah, there you go. Cool. AVIF, what the hell? What kind of file type is that? It's not a video file. Well, let's try to upload. Let's try to do this. Will it work? I'm not from. I don't. Oh, I guess it'll work. Okay, cool. So now we have our apple, and interaction type is where you define what it does. So this is a collectible, right? I'm just gonna have it give me points, but an apple can give you health. And actually, let's try that. No, I don't want to try it in case it doesn't work. Let's do points. Because technically, I built the system if you have an item that gives you mana or health or power or something like that, and you already have a full bar, it adds it to your storage menu, which I got rid of, so it won't work anyways. Okay, and then we even have an interactive state, which you could, you know, have if in case it's like a loot box or something. It looks open after you interact with it, just like the plants. They broke, and then we're gonna have it give us points, and let's have it give us how many points. Value is going to be 200 points. Sure. Okay. So now that this is published, it technically should show up right here on the map when I refresh. Let's continue. And there we go. We have a collectible. And you see the box is still here. I just can't see it because I don't have dev mode on. This is dev mode off. So this is what everybody else will see. And like, cool, let me collect this apple. Boom. We just got 200 points. That easy. An apple, 200 points. Okay. Now I'm stoked. I think this is good to go. Honestly, I'm not going to create an entire new game using this right now. I'm going to just let the world know. Let everybody know that it's available for download. I'm going to add it to the homepage on the website as well for download. In case you don't want to get it from WordPress for some reason, which I highly suggest you do, because that's where you can get updates. Because I will be pushing updates for sure. Yeah, I'll put this on the website. I'm going to announce it on LinkedIn. I'm going to do a YouTube post, and eventually I will do a full, marketing video and all that kind of stuff to show people what this can do and when it can happen. But for now, I do not have a documentation site built. I do not have tutorials built. And the only people that are going to know how to use this off the bat are going to be people that have watched my stream. And if you're in the Discord, obviously I'm going to post it there. Let everybody know they can use that. Hey, Haman, what's going on? Have you heard the news? Check it out. We're live. Woo! Welcome to WordPress, motherfucker. Orbem Studio is live, where stories become playable worlds. I'm definitely have to work on the banner and stuff. I like my icon. The standard Orbem order logo in Orbem Studio. Check it out. Like I was saying before you jumped on, yeah, I don't have any of the documentation completely done yet, so that is going to leave a big hole in people's minds, because they're not going to know how to build games with it right off the bat. They're probably going to have a lot of questions. I don't know. Maybe I'm giving people not enough credit. I know right now, though, it looks like the tutorial's not working, which is weird. So I'm going to have to at least get that pushed out and working so people can know when they install it for the first time what to do to at least get a game running. But yeah, I'm going to have to make a list, and then I will be reaching out to everybody for feedback. And anybody who wants to give feedback can go ahead and hopefully not reach out in support of the plugin. I don't want to do it there. Yeah, I'm going to start with documentation in writing first. It'll make it easier, especially if people are going to be asking AI, like ChatGPT or Google AI or something like that. For people that are going to go out of their way to ask questions about that, because a lot of them will, I want it to have a source to ingest, which, videos won't do that. But once the text version is done, I will do a full series of tutorials and post them on Orbem Order's YouTube channel. it'll be everything. It'll be how to create an area, how to create items, how to, create characters, enemies, how to, create a cutscene with all the different types of things. I'll do a series on every post type. I'm gonna have to. It's just that powerful. There's just so much you can do. All the triggers, all the interplay with missions and cutscenes and triggers from areas and all that kind of stuff. Area cutscenes, which, by the way, I just added a brand new area cutscene to the game. Check it out. This game is almost completely, the demo's almost completely done to a working level. The story is definitely missing some parts, so it doesn't make 100% sense unless you read the books and can fill in the holes that it left. But what I did do is we got the condo working, and now oh, there's a blockade. Hold on, let me get I'm gonna cheat real quick and grab the katana. Okay, cool. Now that we have the katana, I can leave, because technically you don't do that. And then let's go for this. Okay, so now brand new area cutscene in Graham's office before the boss fight. And this is actual dialogue from the book. These are things that they say right before Salverson comes in. And then there's a little bit of an awkward silence after. You'll see this right here. Hold on, let me unmute. Get close to me, everyone. You want...
Now where do you all think you're going?
I like how the characters turn to look like, what the fuck? Uh-oh. So that's a good cutscene.
You think you can just take my technology from me? Think again, you pawns.
Yeah, and then I finished all the AI voiceover work
dealing with.
For
fighting a
the
god?
characters.
God problem.
I also did the recording of my own character voiceovers.
Years too long.
But
Enough talk.
we got the boss music in there, and he can still kick my ass. I don't have any characters right now to play as, so I don't even have a katana, so all I can do is punch him. And I definitely need to fix the projectiles. I wanted you to be able to hide behind things, but they just go right through them right now. I guess I didn't add walls to the collision points, which I used to have, so maybe it's just broken. And it seems like he can walk through them too. Hold on, can I walk through this? Oh no, maybe that's what happened. Okay. Yeah, apparently I left a little space there. Oh shit. I also need to add a health bar to all the enemies. I'm gonna die. Shit. Oh god. Oh, I died. I also need to make the "Aw, you died" screen. I need to make it editable. That's kind of just a generic thing that happens if you die right now. Anyways, there's plenty of things to do. But I'm happy. We got live. We got approved. We got the code pushed. I do need to hook GitHub up to the SVN repo so that I have a GitHub action that actually updates the plugin when I do a new release tag in GitHub. That will make managing this a million times easier. I also want to get the WPM working so that I can just spin up a quick WordPress environment and test things on the plugin from a blank slate, which I think I already have. I just don't know. I mean, maybe I should try it. Like, cause I have it right here. I don't know if it'll work though. Let's give it a shot. npm run m start. It says it can't find it. It's right here though. Oh, we should change this to 9. What is it saying? Could not find w.w file and could not determine. What do you mean? Why couldn't I find it? Maybe I need to do another install. npm install. It might be my Node version. Did I add anything? No, it added things. Okay, well maybe I was missing something. npm run and start. What? Didn't I just do that? Where am I? Yeah, I'm in the root. Why is this not working? Oh shit. Jesus died. When did that happen? Yeah, I also, you know, I don't know if you guys have been watching my shorts lately, but they have been coming out red, like weirdly red, like a reddish tint. And I reached out to Eclipse, the people that handle the clips that I've been posting, and I don't know. I sent them like the before and after. Like starts looking normal, but you feel like you've seen easy to use tools. There's a big market for visual novels, especially the ones. Oh yeah, no, this is definitely. I mean, you'll see in the description for the plugin. I even make note of that. Where is it? So like, right, use cases, narrative RPGs, interactive fiction, and then experimental storytelling. That's kind of what I was talking about, like bringing novels to life, which is, I did it in a very extreme way, but if somebody just wanted to do something very text-based and you kind of walk around talking to people and going from page to page or whatever like that, you could do that with this game engine. And I'm going to create POCs that kind of cater to all of these use cases, like little ones, just one pagers, to kind of give people like, oh, see, like this is how you can use this game engine to do that. So we'll see though, because the first thing I need to do is actually finish Orbem Studio. Whatever people come up with for issues that they find while using this, that will also be something I need to take care of first. But I am kind of confused why this is not working. I just did an npm install and then it stopped working. What? Hold on, let me see what version of Node I'm on. I'm on 16. Oh, god damn it. Hold on. npm use 22. Might be because of that. Let's do another install. Wait, what the fuck? What's going on? Am I dumb? What am I missing here? Am I in the wrong repo? I mean, this is correct, right? Yeah, Orbem Studio. What the fuck's in my directory I'm in right now? Yeah, we have the package JSONs. npm run. Oh, is it just npm install? Am I being dumb? That's my bad. Ignore me. Yeah, I think have some references to base off of what people. So yeah, 100%. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of groundwork to be laid. This is a brand new product that does not exist currently. And that's the hardest part, really, because I have to teach people, you know, why you would use it, and then show, you know, the benefits of why you would use it, and you know why it's fun to use, basically. and why it would benefit your company or your book series or your classroom. You know, there's a lot of things you could do, a lot of branding stuff. Right now, I only have the one POC, which is a giant RPG, you know, demo that is extreme. You know, has all the pieces of the game engine in one. Run and start. Yeah, why is this happening? What the fuck did I do wrong? I must have broke something. Do I have a game playing at the same time? Oh, it's the music. I have like dueling music going on right now. Let's remute all this and get out of here. Okay, that's fine. But we did it. I expect us to have a few 100,000 installs by tomorrow. Dude, that would be horrifying. I would make so many people unhappy. Oh, shit. Hey, what's up, Aliosman? How you doing? Welcome. WordPress version 6.1 or higher, yep. It's tested up to 6.9, yes it is. Yeah, this looks good. My tags are lackluster, but let's check out today, download history. 17. Have 17 of you tried this out already? Uh-oh. What is this? Release confirmation for this plugin. All future releases will require email confirmation before being made available. Oh. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I haven't seen some of these new advanced features. Most of my other plugins, I just push code, you know, updates and fix bugs. I don't really like do too much else. Okay. Cool. Wow. I feel lost. So we do need to create the end video that will really say like the game is done. So basically when you beat the boss, I'll trigger the final video and that will have, you know, all the characters escaping and transporting away from the boss, and then it'll cut to credits, which, you know, it's just my name. And then, you know, I'll thank people and say, you know, if you want to build a game like this, go check out our WordPress plugin or whatever. So that'll be good. And I don't know if I need to do voiceovers for the transportation video. I guess I should. Shouldn't be too hard. I already have the Gemini voice thing up. See?
Enough talk.
Enough talk. This is what I've been using. Specifically the Gemini 2.5 Flash TTS. And, you know, I just find a voice I like through the list here. And then I give it some prompts. Because the Gemini voices are, you can change the tone, the inflections, the accents. Then when it was decently popular. Oh, thanks. Yeah, yeah, no. It, you know, it was a pretty major release. It's award-winning. It's an award-winning sci-fi novel, so I am an award-winning sci-fi fantasy novel author. Thank you very much. And it was from Book Publishers. It was in 2023. And I won in the humor, sci-fi humor. Yeah, because it's very funny. This whole series is funny. It's not a comedy, like straight out, but the dialogue is funny. It's very my humor, you know. Very, very can be silly at times, but it's a serious hard sci-fi book as well. I mean, we go into some serious explanations of technology and things that don't exist, obviously. And then in the fantasy world, it goes into a lot about the magic and the different species. It's world building. I'm building an entire universe in this series, so and it's all first person narrative. Graham is the main character. There's two POV main characters. It's Graham and Iona, which is the female counterpart in the book series. And yeah, book 2, I did basically zero marketing because I realized until I finished the entire series, there's really no reason to market the books as hard as I was. I was marketing, Facebook ads and Amazon ads, and I was doing a lot of outreach and, submitting it to contests and stuff like that. So, but yeah, it's on hold for a bit. Book 3 is started. I have a few chapters written in book 3 already, and I know where I want it to go. But I need to focus on building a company based off of a tool. So I'm doing that right now. But yeah, you know what? I'm actually probably not going to spend too much more time on this tonight. I think I set out to do what I wanted to do. I tested it. I installed it. Nothing blew up on 6.9. And, a basic theme that has full site editing on it. And it looks like, the basic features are working. My game works, so I know it should work. And at this point, I just need to completely finish the demo, which I was supposed to do today. But I did not get around to working on the video today, unfortunately, for the final video. So that's too bad. But I can do that tomorrow. Videos do take a little bit because I have to get the animation, I have to create the scene, and then I have to get it animated using Midjourney. And then I have to string together multiple animations, scenes, and then add all the music and the voiceover work and that kind of stuff. I'm making it short, and I think I can get away with using some music I already have. I don't have to make some new music like I did for the video cutscene after transportation. I actually wrote music for that live. Yeah. But once that video is done and the credits are in there and stuff like that, then we're basically, I don't want to fuck around with the POC game anymore. I just want it to be there as a reference and really focus on the pro version of the plugin and any fixes that the current plugin needs. So I think I will wait to do the major announcement. We'll leave this as a soft launch right now. Anybody who has been watching the stream, you are privy to this knowledge that the plugin is live and it is installable, and you can create an RPG game right now if you want to. I will not be able to give you any documentation right now. And if you need help, at least I'll know what you need help with. So the pro version, which I have installed on my my site, it'll be this. So when you purchase it, you'll get a new plugin, Orbem Studio Pro. You'll need Orbem Studio for it to run, which it'll tell you. But this will be the one that you run on top of it, and it will give you, off the bat, just what I have available right now are additional front-end editing features. So that is basically keeps you being able to add new, it comes with this open and close item list thing here. This will give you a list of everything that's on your map at the time. You can hide things on the map. You can edit their size from the front end without having to go into WordPress at all. And you can go to them. If you click on the item, it'll take you to them on the map and highlight them. So if you have a lot of similar items or similar enemies, like a bunch of guards or something, and you want to edit a specific one, you can click on this, or you can go to the edit list. This is actually take you to the edit item. So it's user functionality features that'll help you do a lot more, especially like when you get the walls. Like look at all these walls. Like you can click on this and go to the exact wall, or you can hide a bunch of walls to see which ones are which, that kind of stuff. And I'll be updating this more. But that's not even the biggest addition you get. For Pro, you can literally add any of these from the front end. No WordPress involved. So you can just click on this, and then it'll give you all the meta fields that are in the editor. And so that means like, instead of having to like pinpoint and then go to WordPress and then come back and check the numbers, you could literally just go boop, and then you can just add it here, boop, add it here, and then you're good to go. You can add the feature image, the title, and then once you click submit, it refreshes the page and it's part of your site now. And this works for missions, characters, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it makes things a lot easier and faster. Yeah. But the free version, you could do all of this. You don't need these features. And these will be getting bigger. I'll be making things better. And just everything you can do to make things easier to navigate around, I will do. Also, there's a zooming feature. You can zoom in and out of the screen, which will make wall building a lot easier. But it is something I wouldn't want to support on the free version, because it can, it's for people that want the pro version because they're going to put some time into building the game. You can zoom out and you can make giant walls and stuff like that. Zooming is a little bit quirky right now. So these are all things I'm going to, once I've, while I'm waiting for feedback and once I finish the POC game 100%, I'm going to tighten up all these pro features. I'm going to get everything ready, and then I'm going to offer it as well. But I got a lot to do before that. Right now, I'm just using these pro features for myself, and I'm sure I'll add more as I go. So there'll be value for sure. Should be value, and I think people will see the value. But yeah, the free version, I wanted to give people as much as possible. I'll probably even do some pro features on the level selector too, like maybe even put a position that you want to go to on the map, when you click into it, and maybe even global God mode or whatever, if you want to start in God mode, or I don't know. We'll see. I might even create like a navigator and stuff. You continued your game and encountered a weird barrier issue. Ooh. Gonna send a video on the Discord. Nice. Also running pretty laggy, but that might be something on my end. Yeah, that's something I really would need more people to try the game out, because technically it's a lot of assets. There's like a lot of images, and there's some really big images and videos, you know what I mean? Like loading on the site. Now I have very high-speed internet, and I'm not the best person to test these things out on. So I am interested how the games progress. There are ways to optimize assets. Obviously, it's a website. You can load all these from a CDN, just like any other WordPress website, that make them a lot quicker. But I don't have that built into the plugin. That's really an infrastructure issue. It's not something that would be fixed with the plugin, unless I did like an auto WebP conversion. But your site really should have that already. But yeah, as far as my site's concerned, I don't know. It could be laggy. I do run into some issues sometimes, but I assume most of them are because of the dev mode. Like I have things available that most don't. Channel to send issues to. God, this is so new. I don't have any of that. I actually will make that right now. So let's go ahead and create a brand new channel called plugin feedback or something. Let me see here. I'm gonna add a new text channel. We're gonna call it Orbem Studio. How about that? Orbem Studio. And We'll create that. So now in Orbem Studio, this will be where you can send feedback for now. I have a feeling that you got some storage issues locally. Oh, okay. Yeah. And that, you know, that is one downfall of having a video game based on a website, you know, because you're, you know, I mean, just like any other game that you're gaming on a PC, if your PC's slow, your game's going to lag, right? If your computer's slow, and websites are slow, or like intensive websites are slow for you, then the games are going to be slow. So, I mean, it's a drawback, but it's not, I guess, out of the realm of, you know, understandable, which is fine. But yeah, go ahead and add it to the Orbem Studio channel that I just added to Discord, and I'll make sure to tell people that too. Let me see what you got here. Oh yeah. Also, something I'll tell you: if you have your developer hub open, it will do that lag. It has something to do. I actually don't know why that happens. It's not like there's like a lot of references, but if you close your dev console, it should speed right back up. It's happened to me too while I'm playing. Like, let's see if I can replicate it real quick. Oh my god. Can I not be in the boss battle? Let me just walk around my condo. So like you'll see I'm walking normally, but if I turn on the inspector, sometimes if you're like clicking around, it can start to lag. Yeah, it's not doing it right now. I also noticed if I go to another tab or something, sometimes when I go back, like if it's been sitting there for a while and something's been happening, it just kind of dies. If that happens, you just refresh, you know, be like, meh, and then it should be running normal again. But yeah, let me know. Let me know if any of that stuff happens. But I will post an answer. That good catch, Cookie Monster. No, I didn't make every plant in the game breakable, unfortunately. I should do that. I used the same asset photo for it, but it's not a breakable. That's funny. Now I need to make every plant in the game break. You're right. What was I thinking? I think it's actually part of the map, though, so I would have to delete it from the map asset. Well, I could do that, though. Here, we'll answer questions just so people can see it as well. Plant is breakable in the game. Only in Foresight. And then I'll reply to this for a little, give a little context. Sometimes when you have the dev console open, walking gets laggy. I'll try closing that and seeing if it starts to work again like normal. Nice. You just saw someone rinsing cow lungs on live. Rinsing cow lungs? You mean like the meat? That's interesting. I'm in. Oh, you thought it was related to it, but no. No, call it out. I appreciate it. Believe me, any minute or second anybody spends playing the game and giving me feedback or using the game engine and trying to make a game and give me feedback, you guys are working for free, and I severely appreciate any time you give me. Honestly. But yeah. Okay, I think we're about done today. I know it's a little bit of a short stream, but I really just wanted to get the plugin live, let everybody know it is live that's watching, because everybody that is, is watching the stream, probably is familiar with Orbem Studio and has been interested in seeing it become live soon. But like I said, I'm not going to completely announce it. I did already kind of announce I was doing this on the Discord, but I'm going to do like a more global social media run and announce that the plugin is live and usable and where to give me feedback. I'll post the Discord link too. Hopefully we can get some people. I'm going to post it on LinkedIn. We're going to get a buttload of people from there as well, I'm assuming. I have about like 3,000 connections and a lot of them are WordPress related. So I'm hoping some of them are interested to check it out. But anything I do is a soft launch, right? Unless I start releasing ads. So, which, I will. Once the pro version's out and I have something to offer, we'll do that. But baby steps, I will definitely take some time to formulate a good post to send across the different social media things and let everybody know that this is live. But hey, everybody, Orbem Studio in WordPress, ready for you to use right now. You heard it first. Tonight, it is live, and I'm very excited to see how people react to it. And, if we can get some installs on this and get some feedback. Alrighty, I will call tonight. Thanks so much, everybody. Hey, Hammered, Cookie Monster, thanks so much for jumping on. I always appreciate your feedback and stuff. And yeah, let me know if you actually try the game engine out and try to build something if it works out for you. Indy, always a pleasure seeing you, my friend. You're a real one. You come by when you can. And the Obscure Files, thanks for jumping on, talking about lungs. We actually had a lot of randos on YouTube Shorts live feed today. But scan my link. Yeah, that's cool. And Alios Man, thanks. Luke, thanks for jumping on as well. Fahid, really appreciate you jumping on. Good luck with your Pakistan issues, and hopefully you get some work in the US. Santulio, I also appreciate you jumping on as well. Colton Shadow, thanks so much for your praise, and I really appreciate your support. And Dynasty Gamer, sorry I don't need a video editor, but thanks for jumping on anyway. And K. John Bell, I told you about burgers, so cool. Send another vid. Maybe I'm missing something movement wise. Yeah, no, send them. Like I said, I need to get other people playing on different browsers and all that kind of stuff. I'm really interested in making this as accessible to everybody, not just my game, but obviously if my game is lagging, other people's will too. So, or having any movement issues. And yeah, I'm always fixing bugs. But now at least we're all in the same code base. Like everything's the same code, so that's good. But yeah, all right. Catch you on the next one. Thanks so much. Bye-bye. Orbem Studio.